Good morning, you lot. So, quite a lot has happened since I spoke to you last, and I have... So, here we go, showing you what's going on in my house. So, this living room has kind of become the room of requirement and just gets filled up with junk because it's like the biggest space. But the junk this time is the kitchen. So, the living room just started looking really nice too, as I'm sure you remember from the last video, but now we've got these two cabinets here, which are gonna be in the kitchen. We've got all this stuff down here too, which is all like, I'm not sure what it is, but it's kitchen stuff. The builder, I can actually hear, has just arrived, is outside. He's gonna start knocking this wall down today. And then there's more stuff in the kitchen. That is going to be in the kitchen. All this will be going, obviously, because that's how kitchens work. And then we've got all the new stuff here. But that happened on, I think, Thursday or Friday, which actually really helped take my mind off things. But otherwise, the floor is finished throughout, so I'm going to give you a quick little run around. And I've also constructed some furniture. So lots of stuff was hanging out just in this bathroom in front of me here. This bathroom, which is now just full of shoes, was full to the brim of like boxes and beds and stuff. So now I've got suitcases in here, a whole load of shoes in there. And that's not only shoes, there's stuff under it, which is making it look like it's just full of shoes. Come through here though, and the office has kind of like, has a new lease of life. Look, I've got my my sofa bed in there. I've got lots of things I need to do, so that's my printer. I've got these artwork I need to put up. I'm waiting on my desk. I've got a really cool desk from IKEA that is a sit-stand desk, so if you stand up, you press a button and it goes and rises, which is better for your posture. So I've got to like decorate this room, I've got a rug coming, but actually the hard work is done. And I come through here into the spare room, and again I've got my tools out because I haven't like put things away yet, and I've moved. I love this thing. Sarah thinks it looks like a magician's box and I'm going to saw someone in half with it, but I really like it. And then here I've made a bed, and check this out. This bed comes from Benton's bed, but look, if I lift this up here, and I might not be able to do it with one hand, there's a thing here and a thing here. Do you know what, I'm going to pop you there for 1 second, you might be able to see. And you lift it, like so, and look at all the storage. I've got in here the bed, like spare bed clothes. I've got my ironing board. I've got some bed clothes for the sofa bed, which is in the room next door. And if I take you upstairs, the bedroom looks beautiful. It needs a vacuum. I haven't got around to vacuuming it yet, so it's a bit dusty on the floor where the new floor's been laid, but it looks incredible. Come on up. Sarah, can I film in here? Are you like... Oh, she's in the bathroom. Look at the bedroom. We need a bed throw here. And like we need some rugs and things, and I'm gonna get a big old mirror for this area. And I also bought a unit for this area too, which is gonna go there. But isn't it look beautiful? The floor and everything. And look in this bed. Wait, this one's a king size, there's even more storage. I don't even know what to do with all this storage. So far I've got bedclothes and towels. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of it. I did think of something else to put in the bed after all. Hold on, here we go. There she is. Don't try this at home, people. He's stuck in there. When we made this bed, it took maybe like an hour or so. It's really tricky. There's bits of it that you need kind of smaller hands for, and you need to sort of get in the like underneath to do some like bolts up underneath. And Sarah's so flexible and so like kind of malleable that I couldn't do it, so I just passed her the Allen key. But we did it, didn't we?
Yes.
It's good. Well, today has got away with me. The time is now, oh, it's only actually 20 to 6, but it's winter now, so it gets dark early. What are you doing? You're stretching. Today, what's happened today? I actually left my camera at home and I did a workout. I had a bunch of errands to run.
Hardest workout ever.
The hardest workout ever, yeah, F45. We did this workout and we had to like write down the number of reps we got. And basically they scored you out of 30. I got 21 out of 30, which I was really chuffed with. But somebody else got 30 out of 30. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. That could be our taxi taking us back home. And then I got back home to see that the builders had started knocking out that wall in the kitchen, and it is like just diabolical. So I'm actually tempted to just give up and go somewhere else. Good morning. I'm kind of on set impromptu today. So actually this shoot is for Sarah. Sarah, say hi. Wave, there she is. And being shot by Kyle, who you probably haven't seen for a while. He's busy doing stuff. But basically, I am supposed to be Toby Huntington-Whiteley. He had another shoot and got kind of double booked. So Kyle texted me late last night. I was like, hey, what are you up to? Can you, you look cute. Look at your face. You look nice. He texted and said, well, hey, what are you up to? Can you kind of step in? I've actually got loads of work to do today. So I've swung by for like 2 hours just to sort of help out and lend this mug. But it's cool. We get to shoot together. Get some nice photos.
I look so weird.
You look so weird.
Yeah, a bit crazed. Like, I always do the crazy stuff. I never know what to do, and I'm in.
You panic when you're on camera.
Yeah.
We have a motorbike on set, which looks very cool. I was going to show through the screen, but obviously Marco's setting up the camera. And then over here we've got just kind of like, you know, white backgrounds and all that. I've been really annoying Sarah lately about getting a motorbike, and as it happens, the motorbike on set, and I really like it. Look cool?
Yeah, so cool. I think if you have to ask if you look cool, you're not cool.
That's all cool, so I ask that all the time. I've never shot with Sarah before. We did a couple shoot, and I've kind of never really considered like our dynamic in that way before, because this is what Sarah does for a living, and I'm not actually a model.
You squinted a lot.
I squint. I only have 2 faces. Go on, show my 2 faces. That is spot on. No, the smile's not quite as much. I have a smile.
That's crazy, but it's quite.
I smile, which is sort of like just a normal smile, and then I do like this face, which is my only face in my locker. Yeah, you've seen it before.
I might try to draw it.
No, what I do is here's how I do my face. I suck in my cheeks ever so slightly, tongue on the roof of my mouth a little bit, part my mouth a little bit, squint, just a touch. Yeah, you got it. It's not be really good actually. People watching this, if you were to replicate the face and like show me on my Instagram or something.
Send it in the gym face.
Well, I've not spoken to you for nearly a fortnight. This vlog has been like a 2-week long thing, only because I've had probably my busiest fortnight in 18 months or so. I've just had something on every single day and not had a chance to keep in touch. Lots has happened though. Look at my office! We've actually shot in here for the first time. Here's Georgia, working with her today. We've got, obviously these lights are on so you can't really see a great deal. The walls are getting busy. We are still using this space as like storage, so there's like an extra lamp, this one here, which won't live here, and there's lots of things that aren't on the walls that will be going on the walls. But I was up until 12:30 last night, so I went to bed at like 1ish or something because I was doing flat pack. I've got my desk, I've got this little unit here and this unit behind the lights here, and check out my desk. It gets... Oh, it's unplugged. It gets higher, but I forgot we unplugged it to plug in the lights. But the office is my pride and joy. However, the spare room, not so much. Because of the flat pack, I've obviously... Oh, the light is really nice when it comes into my house. Look at this. Because I've been doing flat pack, obviously, I've got all the boxes in the world, which I now have to get rid of. And I have to get rid of them today, because tomorrow I go to the Maldives, which is very exciting. The building work, I kind of planned it this way, because the building work is now at a point where the house is kind of unlivable. I'm going to show you now. It's going to look great, but I need to just not be here, because I've had no kitchen. I've been living here for the last 2 weeks since this work's been started, because I've had to be here for all the work I've had to do. But I've not been able to cook a meal here. I've been like ordering out every night or like getting takeaway, and it's just sort of, it's an absolute mess. Like, look, this was my beautiful living room, which is now just kind of diabolical. But look how cool it is. We've got beautiful light coming in here now, and it's all open plan. Look at this view. I mean, obviously, that was a wall before, right? And if you remember, and now the wall's gone, it's obviously going to be all sorted out and made pretty. But the kitchen's going in, my oven's going to go there, obviously that's the sink. The floor, I've got the most beautiful tiles from Capietra, which, I wonder if I can show you them. Where are they? No, the builder's put them somewhere, so I can't show you them, but it's happening. So I'm away for a week, I come back, and hopefully this will be basically done. It might just be like sort of finishing touches and like, you know, neatening up the plaster and giving it a lick of paint. But it's happened, and I'm so happy. Now I need to not be here for a while. So I will see you in the Maldives. Bye.